I will get this down. I made one, but it was like 20 minutes long. I didn't want to do it that long. There are what everybody's calling the Great Reset and the digital currency. It's because the banks are going under. All right. That's only part of it. Now, the Great Reset, what people are talking about, is a basket of currencies. A lot of them are over in the Middle East. Some of them are other places. You have to look up. Just pull up basket of currencies. All right. Some of them are set to revalue pretty good. The Vietnamese dong, last I heard, they were selling for like 6 or 7 cents, but they could revalue up into like almost the $2 range. See what I mean? There's more like that. It's called the Jazara, but that's part of the Great Reset and all that kind of stuff and the digital currency that everybody's talking about because there's not enough money on the world for all the millionaires that this stuff is about to create. The elites, this was something cooked up from George Bush and Dick Cheney back in Iraq, all right, because Saddam had every bill, every coin with his likeness on it. Well, when they kicked Saddam out, that made their money. You could wipe your butt with it. It was laying in the streets and people just walking by it. It was worthless. Well, hence the big reset. Not just Iraq, Iran. There are even the UK pound is going to be, I think, another one. South America and Brazil, South Africa, the what is that? The Krugerrands, the gold. Everybody is buying as much gold. Countries are to have their money backed by gold. We are going back on the gold standard. Now, this thing here, the elites do not want this going on because it's too much competition. George Bush and Dick Cheney, like I said, they had it all rigged up to where they had it for their people and their partners to where they were going to make millions and billions and trillions probably. But then the word got out. I remember the man that got me into it. He was very, very knowledgeable in this whole thing. And little bit by little bit, that's where I found out about it. And I got me some of the currencies or what to pad my pocket a little bit later on. But a lot of people don't know this is just the elites and the banks. So that's why I'm trying to tell you as much as I possibly can. The basket of currencies are just a few, 5 or 6 from what I'm hearing, but they could be even more before it's all over with. With all these banks crashing and all, yeah, that's what the big reset and everything's about because everybody's running out of money because they cannot facilitate all the cash flow that's going to be going around the world, hence the digital currency. See what I mean? Now, people still use regular money, use paper money, use whatever. That's what I do. I still use a lot of paper money wherever I go because most people use credit cards. I don't really like credit cards. I've got a little bank card with a little bit of money in it. I don't have a credit card anymore. I bought some stuff with it and maxed it out on that little bit, and then I burned it up. I did what was going to do good for me, and then I got rid of it. So this is what I'm doing with you, all of you. If you can, just get a little bit. I've been hearing people say, look, don't really worry about gold too much, even though there's countries around the world that are buying as much gold as they can. Look into it. Russia, China, America, just Germany. I mean, there's just a bunch of people around the world that are buying so many tons and tons and tons of gold because their currency is about to go back on the gold standard. Well, that means it's going to revalue, reset, and it's going to make some people some money. Only if you know. See what I mean? And I was trying to get this out to as many people as I can. There's not going to be as many as I'm thinking, but you're welcome. I got more. Hang tight. I'll let you know the next time I get a little bit more info.